We're here in Battle Creek again at the Scientology of Battle Creek. Nobody's in here yet anyway. I'm just going to put it in here, and then when they get here, if anybody comes, then I'll talk. Oops, am I backwards? Yep. Backwards again. I'm so glad I went to get this thing. So glad I got this thing.
Right.
Makes it so much easier.
Right.
There we go. Thirsty. Well, the Honda's here again. He's either doing many courses or he's a staff member, because the same cars are in the back that are always in the back. That van and little black car.
Right.
I think those are so ugly, those little boxy. They remind me of a refrigerator with wheels on it.
Yeah, or something, don't they?
Yeah.
That's supposed to shape them. Remember that one that used to be shaped like a fishbowl?
The Pacer?
Yeah, back in the day.
That's one my sister and brother-in-law, whoops, here comes a bike.
Yeah,
That was one they did not get from AMC. Sorry.
no worries at all.
Have a good day. Oh, I got one person in here. I better start telling them where we are. Oh, I got your water over here.
Thank you.
Got it? All right. Hello, hello. Somebody's in here. I'll introduce you to where we are today. This is Bobby and Todd over here. Say hi, Todd.
Hey.
Oh, Jay sent you. Oh, Jay is such a love. Tell him thank you. He is a love. Will's Hoodie Pocket. It's nice to meet you. I've seen you in different chats before. Here, I'll turn this around so you can see where we're at here. This is Scientology of Battle Creek, Michigan. And all are welcome, but not. And, oh, Swede says, hello, Bobby and Todd. Got 4 people in here. I got to tighten this thing. I don't know what I've done, but I loosened it somehow. Whoa. Sorry about this, guys. I loosened something. Well, guess I'm going to have a loosey-goosey today. All right. And they haven't noticed us yet. We kind of think they don't have cameras in the front because it's very seldom do they catch us right away. Sometimes they do. If somebody must be in there. Hey, Fuzzy! Hey, St. Louis, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. This is a tiny little org. We don't even know if it's actually considered an org because it might be a mission. Nobody's really sure on that. It is so dead, I would say it's probably a mission. I don't know that for a fact, though, so don't quote me on that. John Poe and I, we went over and saw their ideal org building when he was here. Uh-oh, there goes the lights, Todd. Okay, guys, Blind Tech will be starting now. See, here we go. Here we go. Oh, you can go faster than that. Oh, there it is. We did it, Todd. We did it. Shut them right down. Okay, now my chair's over. It's very windy here today.
Chair's blowing away.
Oh my gosh, usually it's just the
We got
size.
20-mile-an-hour wind.
Really?
Yeah.
Great. Will keep us cool. Yeah. So anyway.
Double handle him onto my sign.
Oh my gosh. So let me put this back here. So anyway, yes, Blind Tech has been done, as you could see. I don't know how you tighten this little guy up here. Is it this thing? No. Somebody's hollering. All right, well, it's a little loose. I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for being here. We appreciate that. The same old cars are here as they always are. The little Honda over here, and then there's. Thank you, Will's Hoodie Pocket. I appreciate that. If you're so inclined, I'd appreciate if you could subscribe or hit the like button. Anything helps. Trying to build the channel up a little bit, and I'll tell you what, Mexican Longhair and Jay, they really helped me out. I got 100 more subscribers just yesterday. So if I could keep that up, that would be awesome. But this is a very, very quiet, quiet area for Scientology. I don't understand why they think they need this great big hotel that they bought many years ago that's falling down upon itself. What got me involved? Susan, it's good to see you. Welcome. I've been following Scientology for about over 30 years probably. I got into cults back in 1978 when I was 16, and Jonestown happened, and that was something I just couldn't fathom. And anyway, then over the years I picked up books on Scientology. I think it was Going Clear was like my first one, and then there's been documentaries, and I've looked, ever since the internet came on, I've read everything I could read on it, and I think it's horrible. I think it's very destructive, destroys families, all kinds of bad stuff, and abuses children and elderly people and its own members, and it needs to stop. At least get the tax exempt status revoked and get the kids out. Somebody needs to investigate for the kids. That's how I feel about it. And religious protection be damned. They need to check it out. That's how I feel. So that's how I got into it. And then when SPTV came, well, it was almost a year ago, I found Doug. Poor Doug. I miss Doug so much. I found him on YouTube, and then I found Aaron because it started popping up. And I was like, oh my God, people are starting to do something about this. Maybe I can help. So then I got my friend Todd, and he's a big guy, so he's my bodyguard, and we sit out here and educate people. And I would love for one of them to come out and talk to me, but that just doesn't happen. Scientology, communication's the universal solvent, but they can't talk, so I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know why this is so loosey-goosey. I don't know what I did. I'll have to have Ron look at it tonight or something.
You do?
It's just a little bit wibble-wobbly. Got the wibble-wobbles. I've got somebody else walking down the street. Oh, that looks like a little kid or something. Just don't want to be blocking the sidewalk here. Just don't want to be blocking the sidewalk. That could get us arrested.
And we are.
As long as there's walk room, it's fine. You just can't, spread out across it so people have to walk in the road or in the grass or whatever.
Right.
So. Hello, how are you? Oh, our signs? You want to see our signs? Let me show you the signs. Come on. There we go. Okay, this is Todd's sign. Fall in the road, Bobby. Let me zoom in for you. Okay. It says, what is more important, your family or keeping Scientology working? And then I have at the bottom the SPTV Foundation phone number. And I have the email address as well. And then my sign. Oops, sorry, Tom. Jump with my cardboard. Says, Scientology is a cult. Ask me why. Human trafficking, elder abuse, family disconnect, and bankruptcy, which is what I am so against. And it is, we're supposed to have 20-mile-an-hour winds out here. So holding these signs is going to be a thing today. Because this is a busy road. Look at those dogs bouncing over there. That is so cute. The way that one was running, he was running like a little deer.
Oh, was it?
Well, I'm going to stand up and work my sign a little bit, y'all. So I'll put you back here so you can see me. Got to get my exercise. That should be good. Okay. Got to get my exercise. Otherwise I get too stiff. Like I did last week. Oh, that was horrible, but my fibro was kicking up so bad. I don't think I care for this color scheme here. I would rather have it the other way around. Yellow with white stripes. Oh, there's our bunny.
Yeah.
We got it today.
He doesn't look like he's stopping.
Maybe just turning around or... hell of it. Maybe it was at us and it was late in time. Oh, they're happy with Daddy. Somebody.
What's that?
I got to see if that was the man from the back of it came up this road. Nope. Not her. Okay. I was thinking maybe she was trying to sneak off. But they're still there. Come on, traffic. Oh, guys, something else, man. What kind of church does this? Just beyond. Crazy.
Why it's not a church.
Exactly. And what kind of church makes you pay to find your spirituality?
You can get your own tax exempt.
Yeah. It's just nuts. Boy, there's a lot of foot traffic today.
Yeah, there is.
Finally, summertime, everybody's out like little ants.
Yep. Walking the sidewalk.
I didn't know mailmen did this anymore. Like delivered by.
Well, you know, I saw them in Parchment they do still too.
Really?
You know, well, it's good for you to get out and walk,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's probably why.
Absolutely.
It's easier for them to do that, you
That's
know.
how one of my Uncle Jack, he stayed in shape. He worked for the postal
Right.
service.
Yeah.
I'll do that in the grocery store. Just jamming to my own music. Oh, I talked to Barb last night for probably a good half hour. Yeah. I told her she should come out here, bring a chair and a sandwich or, you know, something to drink, but she says, I don't want to sit. I can sit over here. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
I can sit over.
I can sit in my own house.
Ah. Right.
As we go. All right, let's see what the chat's doing. Oops, Bobby, dummy. I wish the hole was bigger. I guess I could put it upside down. That'll work. There we go. Whatever works.
As long as you got the cap on, though.
Yep. Hello, hello. Who have we got here that I haven't said hello to yet? Oh, Karmic Peace is here. Hello, Karmic. No, the police have never been called here. We did have, there's a house. Let me show you. This house right here that is directly next door to the org is owned by a Scientologist. That's what Quiztology found out, deep diving. And there was a young woman, Christina, was out here protesting with me. And all of a sudden, that house, it was swarmed with SWAT team. So we don't know what was going on in there. But we have not been called. What I did was, yep, there it goes again. Oh. What I did was before I even started coming out here, I called Battle Creek Police. I told them what I wanted to do. And they informed me that as long as I didn't incite violence, as long as I didn't block any entrances or sidewalks, which we've got room here where people can pass, you know, that everything would be okay. And we've had numerous, in the last 4 weeks that we've been out here, numerous police have gone by and they all wave. They're all friendly. And then when John Poe came here to protest with me, he spoke to two officers we found uptown when we were checking out where they want to build the ideal org. Well, when we were there happened to be two cops. Whoa, jeez. Pulled into the parking lot, and he went over and introduced himself and introduced me and said what I was going to be doing out here. And they said, shouldn't be a problem. We have so much more to do than worry about that. Because he told them, you know, that they like to swat us, they like to do bad things to us, and the young men that we spoke to really didn't seem concerned about that. Yeah, it's not a good foot traffic road for anything, but there's a lot of people that get around on foot in this neighborhood, but also there's a lot of students. Is that your bag, Todd? That's coming over here.
No, it's a Wendy's bag. I didn't have a Wendy's bag.
No, it wasn't a Wendy's bag. I just thought maybe it was coming back to haunt you from yesterday.
But that is a Wendy's bag.
Oh, little joke here. Sorry about that. But anyway, so the cops, they seem to be cool with what we're doing, and I'm not being ugly. I'm not trying to, you know, start anything bad. I just want people to know, because a lot of them that we've spoken to, that like yesterday, I had educated two different people on what this really is here, and it needs to be told. So thank you for all you that say thank you. I'm glad to be doing it. It's the best cause I can think of. No, they're not going to make this, an ideal org. Susan, there's a big hotel uptown that for many years was in business here. I think it was built in like the 20s, if I'm not mistaken. But it's been closed for a very long time. And a young lady that lives here in Battle Creek that was in my chat yesterday said, whoa, there goes that bag. Dead bag. I think it's dead now.
He's
still moving. But yeah, they purchased it in 2002, I guess, and it's just been sitting there rotting, and it's horrible inside. It's so sad to see it. But that's typical Scientology. Yeah, I found out last week, Tony Ortega, I know he's, you know, a lot of people don't like him, but I do get some good information from him sometimes in my email. And he informed everybody that there was a couple up in Detroit who have donated $5.5 million to the Ideal Org program here in Battle Creek. So that could be coming anytime. I mean, you know, in the next couple of years, it wouldn't surprise me unless something big really happens. And that's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, they might put the big facade on and do all that garbage that they do just to make appearances. No, this is just an old doctor's office. As a matter of fact, it used to be my old doctor's office way back when I was 12, 13 years old. Hey, buddy! It's one of our mailmen that got to know us a little bit. God, it's beautiful. It's not as hot as it was yesterday. It's probably that breeze.
And it's also not as warm.
Really?
In the 70s.
I thought it was supposed to be.
It was in the 80s yesterday.
Right. I thought it was supposed to be in the 80s
Yeah,
today,
I don't
too.
think it needed that.
Because it's really comfortable.
Right.
I'm glad. Because I sweat like a man. I do not sweat like a lady. Moses, welcome. Moses says hello, Todd. Good to have you. If anybody in the chat hasn't done it already, if you could smack that like button if you like what you see, or even subscribe if you're interested. I'm trying to build the channel, and yesterday, thanks to Mexican Longhair, I had a room raid, and I got 100 more subscribers than I had. So I think I've got a little over 300 now. And I'm very new to this, so I think it's 500 is the number they want. I don't know, for something. I'm not sure. But I'm just happy to be out here doing this, you know, for my own peace of mind. And for the cause. I have made so many good friends in this community that I've never even met. It's just a good bunch. All right, I'm gonna stand up and flash the traffic. Or not flash the traffic. I'm gonna show them my sign. Don't trip. There
Without
we go.
falling in the street.
God knows me. Whoa!
We're getting from both sides.
Got it. Well, I figured a lot of these people probably do this every day through here.
Right.
I wonder if we'll see Roy today
Right. With his wife drive by.
with his woman or some woman
Whatever,
in the car.
anyway.
I'm dying
Okay,
to know.
look happy. He didn't stop to bother us.
No, so maybe things have gotten better for him. I'm hoping that. That would be
Right.
nice.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my God, those caterpillars are all over our house.
Are they?
Those something gypsy moth
Yeah.
caterpillars. I guess somebody had posted from Delton. It was Vicky Ashby. She said, "Oh my God!" and she put a picture of them. Wanted to know if anybody knew what they were, and they were all over her house too. And last year it was stink bugs. Now this year we got caterpillars.
Yes, that's the way it goes.
Well, I'll tell you, 2 years in a row, those stink bugs were awful.
I know, they're a pain in the...
And they were everywhere. They live in your house and you don't even know they're in there, and then all of a sudden you'll see one somewhere. Ugh. And they do stink when you kill them.
Right.
Smelly.
Well, you know why they come in there? They come in to kill, they eat spiders and stuff.
Right. I know they're not bad.
No. Yeah, and like you said, they stink when you kill them. I try to just get rid of them, if I can.
The dogs, if they die, they
Yeah.
eat them. And it's like, I don't want them eat those things. I don't know what they might do to them.
Usually most bugs are good for you.
Protein.
High in protein.
Right? Darn, I forgot my dry cleaning.
Again.
And you know what's funny is I was right next to it when I was putting my sneakers on. The bags that
And
I
it
had
still
sitting there.
didn't dawn on you.
Totally forgot it.
Good job.
That's,
You'll never
that's
get that done.
senior moment, or silver moment, senior moment.
Yeah, it is. Duh.
It happens. Sorry about that, everybody, but that's the third time that's
I know.
happened. I think it's the same car.
Right. Probably is. But yeah, over you.
Oh, Bobby just showed her ass. That guy has gone by here. He's gone by here like 3 different days. He went by and he did that to Christina, who is gorgeous. So I don't know what his problem was with her. I mean, I'm an old lady. I can understand that. He did it to Todd and me yesterday, and now he just did it to me again. So I gave him a little taste of his own medicine. I hope that didn't offend anybody. That's just how I roll.
That lady was there
He
laughing.
thought that was funny.
Yeah.
I didn't even know she was. She must pick up the cleaning
Right.
and then take that, because
Right.
I've seen her out there before. I just didn't see her today. That was funny. I don't know why he does that. It's like, what is his problem? Showing us behind. Just a dumb kid. I hate to say that too, 'cause
Right.
I remember when I used to hate my parents to say it. Like, hey, I'm a kid. Jamming. That's what they do out in LA. Jay, he's the one that was giving us a bunch of people yesterday. He's out there and he dances all over. And he gets a lot of attention now.
Right.
Never know, I might break into it. Nobody by the car, that's good. It seems to be a pretty safe spot.
Right.
What do we got coming here? Training. They're training.
Well, you'd have to, man, on these roads, because you
Oh
got to
my
go
God.
over the lane bigger.
I don't know how anybody drives anything that big, to be honest. Even one of those, I don't think I could drive. Maybe. But parking, maybe not. So I'm trying to think the biggest thing I ever drove. I guess that would be my Bronco.
Right.
Because my ex-husband had a great big GMC truck at one time, and it was a stick, and I can't drive a stick. And I think I did move that one time in the front yard, but I didn't actually drive it. I just was able to put it in reverse and then back into first gear or whatever to move it out of those spots that it was in.
Can you?
Dang, that bag is getting around, man.
Did it finally fly?
It's upside It's up that empty building down there,
Yeah.
the square one.
I saw it just fly
Yeah,
up.
it's up on the side of it now.
Well, it got flattened a couple times.
Yeah, I'm sure it's popped by now. I would think.
Right. My dad put cream on my thumbs.
Oh my
Pain is
God.
killing me.
You know what happened to me last? This is so weird you saying that. Because I've heard the term bone on bone, but I didn't think I had anything like that. But last night it felt like my thumb, I don't know how I moved my hand some weird way, but I could feel something scraping in there. And
Right.
it was like, oh my God. I'm sore today. My
Yeah.
whole thumb is sore.
Yeah.
Just moving that one weird little
Yeah,
way.
it probably is.
I wouldn't doubt it. I've had surgery on both hands, but
Yeah, because like I told you, your thumb takes a whole big part of your hand.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
well, it's so important. It's
So.
like
Right. Because it's your stabilizer and everything.
Yeah.
So when you that thing gives out well, yeah. Anyway, mine is sore for some reason.
Yeah, Moses, maybe he is a plant and comes by every day to stir things up. I'm not sure about that. He looks like a young kid. Like, it doesn't make any difference, but he kind of reminds me of a high school kid or something like that. Oh God, I'm sitting in my chair last night,
Yeah.
and what comes creeping up on the arm of my
Spider?
yes,
Again?
a little black
God,
one
that
like
was
that.
the third spider.
I know. It was like, what the hell is
They were,
going on?
they were after you.
It was not my. I was on the phone with
Three.
Barb, and I went shriek, and she's like, "What happened?" It was a damn spider. I just went flick, and I must have killed him because he was all rolled up in a ball. Found him on the floor.
Right.
Back to work.
Man, is that windy or what? Huh? I told you. I knew it was going to be some strong windy. Tape wouldn't have been able to hold it.
Oh no, not that we take. We'd be better off tying it in a knot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Than waiting for it to spin.
Right.
Whew. That's a video.
Right.
Or maybe, oh, I don't know. When I go to the eye doctor, my sister said she could have gotten a pair of her glasses and then a pair of sunglasses prescription, or she could have just gotten 2 pairs of glasses. She says she just got the 2 pairs of glasses because she doesn't like to take her glasses off, sunglasses on. I don't know. I think it would be handy. Kids on the phones.
It would be, you know, happening.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. Oh, heck, I can wave from here. See that?
You can wait for me.
Hello, everybody in the chat. I don't know if there's anybody new here. This is Bobbi and Todd, and we are in Battle Creek, Michigan at the Scientology org. You can see the sign behind me there. And we have applied blind tech and light tech. You can see that. After about, we'd been here maybe 10 minutes. The guy's wearing a mask. He must not want. Now that's creepy. Wait a second. See where he goes. These guys are notorious for hiding their face in masks because they don't want to be seen. But he's going way up there. If he turned here, that would really pique my interest. If we see that car again, let's take note of it because that could be a stinker from Scientology. You just never know. You never know with these people, right, chat? That guy was driving in his car by himself with a mask on. And what does that remind y'all of? Remind you of Los Angeles. Hiding their faces. And he was going pretty slow too, looking at us.
Yeah.
He was. That was kind of weird there.
Good for him.
Might be the first.
He should have stopped.
Yeah, Todd take care of him.
What you got to say, dude?
Take that mask off. Let's see your pretty face, boy. Happy everybody is here. Glad to have you with us. It's a beautiful Wednesday. It's trash night. I got to remember to get the trash around when I get home. Midweek trash haul. Yeah. Okay, I can just sit here and wait. I don't have to stand out there and practically fall into the street.
Right.
For my own safety.
Some of it was for getting up for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll still get up.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
What's going on here? He's just coming out of that parking lot there. Okay. Just making sure if anybody stops over near my car, because they're known to knife tires. They're known to do some. You know what? Oh my God, Todd. Last night, maybe it was this morning. I left freaking AAA.
Right, you could have got a hold of him to get the door and that.
It didn't even occur to me that day. I was like, I think it was this morning. I was laying there in bed and it was like,
And then you like, what a moron.
oh my God.
What a moron. Right?
Yes. Don't ever let me forget that's a nice truck. It didn't even look like his wheels were moving the way those rims were. Nice rims. Green ones. That was the same color as my old car, his rims. Damn, they got some nice rims going by today. Getting a lot of waves, no honks.
It's a wavy day.
It's a wavy day, wavy day. They're waving. Let's get some honking. I need to get some, maybe tomorrow I'll go to Dollar Tree and get some more sign stuff. And I'll write honk if it's a cult. So we can get some noise out here, and that'll really perturb them. Those little Broncos are like such a slap in the face to the real Broncos.
Right.
Don't you think
Yeah.
those new Broncos?
Yep.
They're more like the Bronco 2, which I
Right.
thought was the pussiest Bronco they could
Right.
ever come out
Yeah,
with.
they
It's
came
like,
out with
really? You got to make a little Bronco?
Yep.
No, that ain't right.
No, it's not. That's the way stuff's done.
I know. They look alike. All cars look alike to me, pretty much. No, I hope you understand. Ron isn't telling you what to do with your Jeep. He
I'm not. I don't have anything against that.
Okay, because he was thinking about his 2 Jeeps that he has had in the past, those same Jeeps like you got. Or no, he only had one. His ex-wife wrecked it and then bought a different one. And he was out of the picture then. But yeah, he did have one that he fixed for her when he came to Florida, so she would have something to drive. And he had to do that to that vehicle. So he thought that might be helpful. And he said that gold flake is better than the stop leak or
Right.
whatever. On the phone. Boy,
Naughty,
I
naughty.
wish I was fast. I could run and chase those people down.
Citizens arrest.
Yep. Is that even a thing?
Yeah.
Can you actually do that?
Yeah, you could turn them in, sure.
I mean, what do you have
I
to
mean,
do?
you couldn't handcuff them and stop them, but you could
It's
give you
just-
their name.
Yeah.
You could bust them for it.
I'm like-
take a photo.
Yeah.
Bust it.
Well,
you
they
know,
do
that's
that
right.
in Los Angeles. Because the people that attack the protesters there, they run, they leave.
Right.
But they've got them on camera, and that's how, with facial recognition,
Right.
they find them.
Right.
I mean, but back in the day when they had citizens arrest and we didn't have cell phones, what did
Well,
we...
I did that to Josh's daughter. She's a Kalamazoo pal. She was drinking beer. I go, under her. Citizens arrest.
Citizens arrest, because I remember hearing about that as a kid.
Getting behind the wheel, drinking and
Yeah.
driving. You're under arrest. She laughed. She wasn't driving anyway. It was wife was, but it was funny and shit. Citizens.
What are they giggling about?
We're always giggling about something.
They weren't near the car. That's a good thing.
Right. No one messing with the collar.
And I don't see that. Wait a minute. That looks almost like that dude coming right there. He's going that way though. That's cool.
The guy that was driving.
Yeah, with the mask.
Yeah.
Hi, Bob. Yes, we're back at work. Trying to stir some things up here. This isn't the most happening org in the United States, that's for sure. I'll take a little walk here and show you guys.
Yeah, they're pretty.
There. I'll take a walk, show them the parking lot.
Right.
All right, here we are, Scientology of Battle Creek. And after we got here, of course, the lights went out and the blind tech came into play. And over here, we have the volunteer minister van that never goes anywhere. And this little Honda that it's either somebody that's on course that's been coming here a lot, or it's a staff member. And then there's a couple of cars in the parking lot, but I know those are staff because they're always here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, those two in the back there. Those are always here. So it's a very dead org. They don't do much landscaping either. That's for doggone sure. All are welcome. Sure they are. You got Coachman. Hello, how are you? Good. That's it, folks. The exciting Battle Creek Org. See if we can get some waves.
Yeah, they never leave the lights on for us.
Nope. As soon as, well, was that Masked Man? Nope. Okay.
I didn't think so.
We had a man that went by us kind of slow a little bit ago. And he had a mask on and he was by himself in his car, which is kind of sus to me because that's typically what they do in Los Angeles is they cover their faces up with masks. And in Clearwater, the PIs and stuff will do that too. So, the 420? All right. I'm going to go wave at the traffic, y'all. Wherever you are. Happy 420. All right. Wait.
Was he? Serious look on his face.
Yeah, he was very serious.
Read them, sign them.
Read it and read. It is a sad story. Here we go.
yeah.
It is windy.
Windy. I told you.
Windy
I
outside.
told you it was going to be windy. I said so.
Kimmy. Hi, Kimmy. How are you?
Be a great day to fly a kite.
Yeah, it would. I never was good at that, though, because I can't run. I fall down when I run, so it's like...
Yeah, that's the problem. You got to get it started.
Yep, if I could just stand there and it would just...
Pretty much almost do. We could pretty much almost stand there and, you know...
It would pick
let
itself
get
up.
in the air and be itself.
Yep. Oh my goodness. If anybody in the chat feels so inclined, if you could hit that like button or subscribe if you like what you're seeing, I'd appreciate it. Trying to build the channel up a little bit. Thank you for being here. Tripod over. Awesome. Whoop.
Scared the shit out of me. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Right.
Little blip. We're going slow here. That's unusual.
They got backed up for a second.
Oh. Drag racing.
Right.
There's our buddy again. Must have to come back. Yep, that is him. With his safari hat on.
Mm-hmm.
I like his hat. Give us a couple of straw hats. Look like old farmers out here.
Yeah.
Everybody wears straw hats in Florida. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess because the sun's always beating down here.
Yes, 'cause, you know, a lot of them work outside, and so they do that. Let's see. Our major city like St. Louis, it's difficulty. Yeah, Michael, I agree with you completely on that. I did hear last week, Tony Ortega posted that a couple in Detroit has donated 5.5 million to the Battle Creek org, the Ideal org project, or whatever they want to call it, scam. But yeah, elderly couple, 5.5 million. And I know some time ago there was a push saying that that was going to be one of the next Ideal orgs that they were going to, open. However, if one of these days we're going to go down there and take a look. But when I went with Poe on the go and we went and checked out the building, the old hotel they bought in 2000, either 2 or 2017. I'm thinking it's 2002. It's just sitting there falling apart. The whole thing it's a mess. So they better take that 5.5 million and get busy if they're planning on doing something, because it's just rotting away around itself. It's really sad. Typical Scientology. Buy the big buildings, they will come. It's like, no, they don't. And that was Tom Cruise's idea.
Good.
To put up these glamorous organizations, and more people will come, and it's bullshit. What I got on my glasses. Hey, Feral Cheryl. Good to see you, babe. Glad you could make it. It's not really jamming here as usual. Just a couple of cars in the parking lot, but we got them to shut the blinds and turn the lights off. But we're having a good day. It's nice here in Battle Creek. It's real pretty. What is this thing that Poe is having, this fundraiser thing? I'm supposed to be involved in it, but I don't have a computer, Cheryl. Can I get with you tonight possibly and talk to you about that? Would that be okay? Just let me know in the chat if you could, babe. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and I would love to help. Thank you. I bet you looking beautiful too, girl. And I'm wearing another one of Natalie's shirts today. Let's see here. My never in, but all in for bringing down the cults. So there. And I can do that from my phone, you said, huh? Okay. Well, I'm going to have to... Is it okay if I call you tonight, Cheryl? Just for a little bit. I won't keep you. Yeah, I don't want to touch anybody with those puppies, do I? I might get arrested. That was the dumbest thing ever. That lady had to go to court. The boob offense.
Really?
And the guy didn't show up,
Oh,
of course. So they dropped the charges, but told the lawyer that was in there for this guy that they have 160 days to refile if he wants to pursue it.
No.
That's a
So
dumbass.
Yeah, that's
Dumbass charge. It's like assault and battery by boobies. Most guys like that. If a woman leans over and happens to brush their arm with their boobies.
right.
What's wrong with that kid? Well, he is kind of a weird looking dude.
Right.
He's so busy in the Sea Org, he doesn't have time to ever see a boobie in his life.
There you go.
Assault and boobery, somebody
He was
says.
just afraid of reality.
Whoa, lady touched me with her boobies. Assault and boobery, Michael says.
Right.
Concealed carry. They're all making jokes about it now.
Right.
Concealed carry. I like that one. Yeah, I have a double holster for mine. I don't know about you ladies. Hello, Magnus from Sweden. Glad to see you here. Glad to have you. It's a windy day here in Battle Creek. It's supposed to be nice all week, though.
Yeah.
Just a little rain at night here and there.
Right.
That's perfect weather for me.
Right.
In Florida, it's funny because where I lived at least, every day, anywhere between 3 and 5 would be, and almost every day, a downpour. Thunder, lightning strikes, fires, the whole bit.
Right.
Every day. Oh, that must have been, I heard a car door and I was looking around me. I thought maybe he snuck out that side door and got in this car that was over there. Yes, the weather, all of a sudden, we had no spring this year. We went right from like winter to summer. And it's been real pretty the last few days here. Even the weekend was pretty. We had some nice days here. Now, what kind of bus was that? Was that a Battle Creek bus?
Yeah.
Because the other ones are dark colors.
Right.
And that one didn't have anything on, written on it except for East. I think it was supposed to be East Avenue. It said Ast Avenue. But I think that was a typo.
Right. One of the lights go out on it.
Yep. They lost an E. Yep. We had, we thought we were getting an early spring, Magnus, and what happened was all of a sudden it reverted back to winter again. And then it just became summer, like overnight, seems like. Having to use the air conditioner now. All right, where's all the traffic? All the lights must have changed. Pretty soon they'll all come barreling through here.
Right.
Like a drag strip.
That's what happened.
Actually, they're not going that terribly fast today.
No, I haven't seen that kind of...
No, they're like trying to run each other off the road and stuff like usual.
Slightly.
wave some more. My legs are getting stronger. That's a good thing. Because usually I don't walk around a whole lot. My house is so small.
Right.
And I do take the dogs out on the property to just to run them a little bit. But just getting out and moving around.
Now that was creepy.
Shorts. We'll have to hit that Habitat for Humanity store one time. Go in there and I'll get some shorts. Because all of my shorts I pretty much brought from Florida, and that was 8 years ago.
Right.
It was very rare that I ever wear pants in Florida.
Right.
I either skirts or shorts. Ron always laughs at me because I got my mom's legs, my mom's skinny legs, and he'll look at me and he'll just burst into laughter. I'm like, what are you laughing at? One of those sticks under your shirt. Hey, legs ain't that bad for a 61-year-old.
It's calling you sticker.
Well, my mom, she had some serious bird legs.
Right.
Mine aren't nearly like my mom's.
Right.
I mean, she could stand with her feet together and wouldn't touch up here at all. She had such skinny little legs. I think mine are more like my dad. Real country things I ever learned when I moved to Delton was the head nod.
Oh, yeah.
I'd never seen that before, and I was hanging around with Beth Boersma when I first moved there. She was my friend, my 7th grade year, but then she got too good for everybody, and she didn't hang out with me anymore after that. She was dating single Mona.
Oh.
Most of young girls are like that. You get a
Right.
boyfriend, it's like you never see him again, but I'm hanging around her, and she would be walking past somebody, she'd do the head nod, and I was like, that's saying hello, yeah, okay. And now I do it all the time, but that was really strange to me, not saying anything, just nodding your head to somebody. The country folk,
Right.
I loved living out there. If there was work near there, that's where I would have liked to have moved, was out somewhere in that area. But he didn't want to drive, He didn't want to drive real far to work, and I
Right.
don't blame him for that. The last place he lived in Michigan before he moved to Florida, he lived in a town called Belding. And he had quite a long drive to Grand Rapids. Howdy! How are you today, sir? You know about this place here?
Not really.
Well, if if you have any youngins or anything, keep them away from here. It's a human trafficking cult. They think that they call themselves a church, but you have to pay for your enlightenment. You have to go up 8 steps up a bridge and follow all the teachings of a dead science fiction writer. And they're a $1 billion corporation that's tax exempt. We need to get their tax exempt status revoked. They are not a church. They don't help anybody in the community. They kill people. They're Narconon, which is a drug rehab. That's why it's no longer in Battle Creek. They killed 2 people, took them off of their meds, and they unalived themselves.
What's the name?
The Scientology. Scientology is Oh yeah, he needs to. That's the guy needs to change his name. Change his name. There's an Escalade. That's strange. That one's not real shiny. I've never seen a paint like that on a car.
Right.
That's flat like that.
Yeah.
Have you? Yeah, it's in good shape too. It looks like they did it on purpose. I just never
They
seen
did.
that.
Right.
Flat coat. I may have read about that. Maybe they are having some colors now that are coming out flat like that. Strange though. Hello, hello. If I missed anything. Whoa, dude. It's very windy out here today. We got to hold these signs.
Yeah, you do.
And I can't see without these. It's, you know, it could almost be chilly if you were like in a pool or something.
Right.
I'm just glad I'm not sweating at all.
No, you're not.
Because I was yesterday. I was
Right.
broke a little sweat. Not
today.
terrible, but
Not in this weather.
that's a nice glamper. I'm anxious to see my sister's. I've never seen one that has 2 bathrooms in it.
Right.
Of course, he did it himself.
Right.
He's so good at like outfitting vans and stuff like that. And he took there was like a little room, she said, but he did it for plumbing and put the toilet in there because he's handicapped. He's got his pelvis is pretty much gone.
Right.
He's bone on bone everywhere. And so he has a hard time getting up and down, so he had to put a different like a higher toilet.
Right.
So that he could sit down comfortably.
Yeah, I had one of those after my back surgery.
Right. That kind of boosts it up a little bit for you. Yeah, I did when I had all my abdominal surgeries too.
Right.
Because in the house that we happened to be living in at that time, I had never seen a toilet so low to the floor as that one was.
Right.
It was like, oh my gosh. Even in normal circumstances, I had a hard time sitting off that toilet.
Right.
It was almost like it was made for a mobile home or something like that. That they'd stuck in there. It was a rental place we were renting.
Right.
he was riding a rodeo. Woohoo! I don't think I care for that flat look. Looks dirty.
Right.
Or, I don't know. It looks like somebody sanded it. And it's
No, it
ready
just
to...
looks unfinished.
That's exactly what it looks like. Yep, like it's been sanded down
You
and
know what I mean?
or sandblasted, and then nobody painted it afterwards.
Right. It just, yeah, about as long as he likes it.
Yeah, they can afford it. That Escalade, it costs a lot of money.
It'd be a lot easier to find in the parking lot.
Yeah. The only car that don't shine.
Right.
That's a weird looking station wagon. I'm glad we never had a station wagon.
No.
Did you have one? No. So did Ron's parents at one time have a station wagon.
I think I had 2 or 3, and you know why? I paid like $200 for them.
Yeah.
And they ran great in there, 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
Because my daughter Trish asked me that one time. Dad, why do you want to do their station wagons so much? Because that's all I can afford. And we need it, you know, to be a grocery.
Yeah.
Laundry.
That's funny. No, my dad always had to have a cool car. He was just one of those guys. The only time we didn't, even when we lived over by Ronnie, he had he bought what we called the hearse, right? And that was a black Lincoln Continental Mark IV.
Yeah, so it's big ass.
Or no, it was a town car. It was a town car. Big ass car.
Yeah.
Nice stereo. Red velvet seats. Or velour or whatever it was. And then when we moved to Florida, he sold that. And we had Mom's car. And she still had that Gart. And then I'm going to walk down this way just a little bit. But he bought a truck when we moved to Florida. And, it was the ugliest color. It was like, kind of like the color of the stripes in the road. And then it had lighter stripes and like that color of that house. God, it was like puke color. It was just so ugly. But it was in great shape. I mean, it was a beauty looking truck. It was an F-150. And we sold everything to go to Florida, so we didn't even have furniture to haul or anything. Okay, y'all, I'm going to walk down this way, see if I can't drum up some horn play. Oh, I have some people here. I didn't even see who is in the chat. We have, whoops, Elron Liar. I was just listening about you this morning. Thank you for subbing and liking. I appreciate it so much. Let's see here. Elron Liar is from, he's from St. Louis as well.
Right?
And a lady tried to hit him with her car
Dang,
last week. Yeah. Yeah, they get mean out there in St. Louis. Hi, Kelly. How are you, Kelly? I was just going to go walk down the street here a little bit, but I see I got some new people in here. We are at the Battle Creek Scientology Church. Oh, my. Am I seeing this correctly? Hang on, folks. Oh no, he's cutting through. He's cutting through. That's okay then.
A lot of them cut through.
Yeah, I see that. I didn't. He was older though. I was
know,
like,
that's
kind
why
of
I
like,
was
wait a
looking.
minute.
I know.
I was a little nervous about that guy. Thought I was gonna have to tell him a story. Oh, it's very windy here today. We're like gotta watch these signs. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take a little walk down here with my sign. So bear with me. I'll see if I can drum up some horns. Got a few today. Got an ambulance that tweaked at us. All right. Let me zoom a little. There we go. Oops, what's that say? At least he avoid. Yes. You guys are awesome. Car from Europe.
Huh?
That car was from Europe.
No.
The license plate on the front was long, funny
Right.
one. I saw a car that looked like
That comes here.
just left. And he creeped around here. He was sitting there, and I was standing there just showing him my sign a minute. And he just turned. And he just looked at me, and I'm like, man, I think that's that car next to the van. And it was. It's gone now.
That's why he lifted it.
Yup. The one of the staff members just left, and I caught him and waved at him and showed him my sign. I don't know if it's going to do any good. I'm sure it won't, but
Right.
I can hope.
Huh?
That's the people coming.
Yep.
And we have somebody talking to themselves, or maybe they're talking on the phone without recording the call.
Yep.
I have no idea who's talking. Hello. Y'all know about this place?
Uh-uh.
This is the so-called Church of Scientology. It's a human trafficking, child abusing, elder abusing cult, and they're worth billions of dollars, and they pay no taxes because they are considered a church. So we're trying to make the abuses aware that go on in these things. They have what they call auditors that are actually counselors, young as 12 years old, little girls, little boys that audit adults and ask them about their sexual habits, and they consider children adults and small beings, bodies, I mean. And they think, you know, you've come back millions of years, and they believe in a galactic warlord named Xenu, and it's a very harmful, it disconnects families. Like, say, I was your mother, and I was a Scientologist, and you guys were Scientologists too, decided to leave the church, you'd never be able to speak to me again. I'd never be able to speak to you again. They damage a lot of families. It's a horrible, horrible thing. There's about 200 channels on YouTube now of second generation Scientologists and people like myself that are doing this and raising awareness. And if you go to SPTV, just punch it into the search on YouTube, you'll see all the channels pop up. It's crazy. And people are protesting, and there's people that are getting out because they think they can't leave. When they get in, they take their passports if they're from another country, and they're very good at doing that. They will prey on minorities. And it's just a really, really awful cult. And we need to, at the very least, get the tax exempt status revoked. Because they're using our things like the police. They're famous for swatting protesters. You know, say, oh, they got a gun out there, and have them arrested. And they lie, they steal, they cheat. If you research it at all, it's a very interesting subject. But it's, you know, I just trying to make people aware this is in our neighborhood, and it's not a good thing. Okay? Thanks for listening. You guys have a beautiful day. That's what it's all about. Good little interview there. Da-da-da. Whoops. Just dropped my stuff here. Yup, they were willing to listen. That's awesome. I'm glad for that. Yup. Fluffer's back. MLH is here. Hey, MLH. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you. I just did my education speech to those young folks. Well, they were younger than me. They weren't real young. Thank you, Elron. Thank you. Is it Jurgen or Jurgen? Am I saying that right? I hope I'm not messing that up too bad. Hey, Jay. Hi, Jay. How are you today? Yes, I'm just trying to let people on foot know there's not a whole lot of foot traffic here, but every now and then somebody does stop and they're interested. Whoa. Boy, this wind is something today. It wants to blow my sign away.
Gonna be some
yeah, my chair almost blew away already today. It's all good.
Sign. I like pipes.
Beautiful out here. Yeah, I did catch on video just a few minutes ago. Oh, thank you, Magnus. Thank you. I caught one of the staff sitting here waiting to pull out into traffic, and I happened to be up there close to the corner, and I waved at him and showed him my sign, but he didn't look. He knows we're out here. Now he really knows we're out here. Because that's the first time I've ever seen a vehicle leave the place.
Right.
So good to have you all here. Thank you for coming. Yes, the cult owns this building behind me here. Let me see so you can see. Owns this old doctor's office, which is quite large actually. It goes back quite a ways. Doesn't look like much from the front. But they also own a very large hotel downtown, well, a former hotel, that they're planning on putting an ideal org in, Magnus. It's been sitting there. A young lady that was in my chat yesterday, Chaos, she said she lives here in Battle Creek, and she said that they purchased that building in 2002. I had understood it was purchased in 2017, but I must be wrong on that. And it's just sitting there. You're welcome, L. Ron Liar. This is something that I can do to contribute, and I'm happy to do it. And got my bodyguard Todd here, so I don't feel unsafe. My safety feels safe. That's a joke.
Right.
I'll have to tell you about that joke. Because I know that's not how you say it, but they understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's so important that this is happening. It's about time. Jurgen. Okay. That's kind of what I thought was Jurgen. And mine's just Bobbi Jo. Nothing special about that. They're waving, but they ain't honking. I wonder if that's an automatic reflex. If you see somebody wave at you, do you always wave at them?
Yep.
I guess I do, don't I? Yeah, I guess I do.
That's why you're gonna more often get your wave back.
Do I have an accent? Do I still have my Florida accent? Because people tell me that all the time. With my y'alls and all my darlings. Darlings and y'alls.
Yeah.
Definitely a Southern girl by proxy, or whatever you want to call it. I lived 37 years down in Florida. But I've lived in Ohio, Germany. But Germany, I only lived there till I was 6 months old, so I don't remember anything, unfortunately. And we lived in Ohio for a couple years, and then Michigan. I've lived in Nevada for 2 years. And I lived in South Carolina, now that I think about it, for a couple months. So I have been around a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
But mainly Florida. I always went back because my parents, my folks always had something going on, and I needed to be close by. Every time I'd escape Florida, it was like, you gotta come back. These drinks really help me because I just don't drink enough water. Of course, water don't have electrolytes in it anyway.
No. But if you can get yourself to drink a mixture of that water like that and those,
Yeah,
you
hydrate all the time.
it will hydrate.
There's an old Mustang from the 80s, wasn't it? The little Mustang GTs from like 1984, I think, was when those came out. They were so chintzy. I remember my girlfriend Pam was married to She was married to a guy that worked at the Ford in Battle Creek.
Oh, okay.
And so he had brought a dealer car home.
Right.
And her and I took it out drinking.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, shit. We ran up on a median.
Oh, shit, and fucked it up.
Tore the whole undercarriage out
Oh,
of it.
man.
Because it was snowing. We couldn't see. And she went off the road and went right up onto the median and just, oh my God. And he had to have that car towed back to work.
I bet.
He was mad, to say the least.
You think? Yeah, that game's pretty good.
So Jay, I'm dying to know, are you gonna buy a suit like DOA did to go to court? You gonna buy a suit? He looked really snazzy in his. I bet you'd look real handsome in one too. Elron Hubcult, I love your name. Thank you. I know it's not exciting in my chat, but we're doing what we can here. Haven't been attacked yet. That's a good thing. I'm a little old for that. But I don't think Todd would let that happen anyway. He would know when to step in, right, Todd?
Yep.
Somebody starts battering me. It's just me. I gotta watch my hooters so I don't batter anybody else. If they get close enough to me. I'm not worried about a Scientologist getting close to me. They won't even talk to us.
Right.
At least not here. Because I know I get dehydrated a lot. And I can tell by my skin and everything when I don't drink enough water.
Well, it's hard, to drink enough water when you're drinking your beer and stuff, so you gotta drink it.
So I do make the effort, I make the effort. I drink these, carry these around the house with me. Like I said, this is my last one, but
Yeah.
he's got to get me more tonight. But I usually walk around when I'm doing stuff carrying one of these with me and drink these. My dad, oh my God, he was so frustrating when he got old. He was like, his doctor would say, Bob, you really got to start drinking water more.
Right.
And he says, I drink enough fluids. And he says, I drink Diet Coke all day long. It's like, Daddy, Diet Coke is a fluid, yeah, but it's full of sugar and doesn't have anything good for you in it. And you need water for your body to function.
Right.
And, when he would go out, he would drink Jim Beam water.
Right.
But, I mean, it's kind of defeating the purpose there.
Pretty much, yeah, because the liquor will dehydrate you.
And when Mom died, unfortunately, he finally retired shortly after that. And it was like he found they just come out with that black label Jim Beam.
Right.
And he found that stuff, which I think I don't know how much more proof than the other one, but it's quite a bit more.
Yeah.
And he had trouble walking because he had bad circulation from smoking. And he'd have a few drinks in the afternoon and he'd fall.
Your dad would?
Yes, and and he was a big guy. He was
Right.
as tall as you.
Yeah.
And weighed a lot more than you.
Right.
So we'd have to call 911 every time he would
Damn it.
every time he would go down because there was no getting him up. That's what happened right before he passed away.
Yeah, my dad fell, when he was real sick, right? Mom waited till I usually get up at 3:30 and called me and told me that.
Left him on the floor all that time?
Yeah, for 3 hours or something. He said, nope, just call him when he gets up.
Oh, jeez.
So then I drove over there.
Hi there, how are you today? When they get osteoporosis. My mom had that. gotten over 50. Hey.
You got your sign upside down.
After 50, though, no doctor has ever told me I need a bone density test.
Right.
And I'm like, no, if they don't think I need it, I'm not going to bring it up.
Right.
You know, your insurance isn't kind anyway. It doesn't like to pay for anything.
Right.
Anyway. Feels like it might rain.
Yeah. Slight chance.
Got my glasses on, trying to walk. Stumbling around.
Yeah, you are.
Take them things off. You can't walk with them. Oh, he waved when I started moving around like I was dancing a little bit.
You're like a little hula bobblehead on your dash, on your dash.
I think I'm having a seizure out here or something.
Yeah, it is concerning. Well, just like that kid stopped, thought, what are you guys, a car wash or what are
Yeah.
you?
I thought you had a car wash. I'm going to give you some money.
He needed a car wash.
No car wash today. I need to wash my own car. Ron takes it through the drive-thrus once in a while. So he'll take it. Things you gotta use a vegetable.
Brush it.
Yeah. Oh, here comes our friend across the street now. The ones that we talked to earlier.
Right. Walking both sides of the street.
Yeah, they probably went down.
Good walk.
Probably went down to that store.
Huh?
Oh my god, I got one drink left and I got a tickle in my throat.
Oh no.
I might have to sneeze now. Woo! Ha!
Going down.
Uh-oh. Woo! I don't know what that was. It made my eyes water. choking on my own spit. Oh, thank God I had one swallow of that left. I would have been dying.
Yeah.
Oh. My eyes are watering. Person's been sitting in there. That person's been sitting in that car over there a long time. Where we think they go and burn.
Oh yeah, they sit there. They do that a lot.
Yeah, just
Well,
sitting
like
in
you
there.
said, then they can smoke in there.
Yeah.
And plus got a radio.
Absolutely. Yep. Oh, I think I do have a bottle of water. Bag 2 if I'm not mistaken. Yup. Hallelujah. Thought I remembered sticking them a bottle in there just in case.
Right.
And I did. And it fits in the hole instead. The other one did not.
There you go.
The sun's going under the clouds a little bit.
Yeah.
Beautiful maple tree. I think that's a maple tree, isn't it?
No, I don't know.
I think so. I remember, the only thing I remember is what the leaves look like.
Right.
And that's definitely a maple leaf. I remember when I lived in Dalton, somebody once told me that when the leaves flipped over from the wind and looked white, like the underside of them, that it was going to rain. And so I've always remembered that. It doesn't always happen, but like that tree is turning white, like it's blowing it backwards.
Right.
I forget who told me that. Somebody in their infinite wisdom told me that's how you tell if it's going to rain.
All right.
I still can't believe the size of that fish in your backyard or your pond, your river.
Well, I told you there's big pike there.
Oh my gosh, that guy was so big.
Yeah, there was a guy that came by there last, the year before that. On his kayak. Asked me if I didn't mind right there because there's big pike right here.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
I used to love to go fishing, but anymore, neither one of us can clean fish anymore.
Right.
My hands won't tolerate it, and his hands shake too bad.
Right.
Dang, somebody going the speed limit. I'm impressed.
I know, right?
He's like the only one I've seen so
know.
far. Even I was speeding.
Yeah, 'cause that
Almost seemed like he was going to stop or something.
right.
Had me confused. Well, dear, I think we're going to wrap this up because we need to get your stuff. I like that. That's sporty looking.
Well,
That green.
Well, you know what it is it looks like it's got a cover, the gloss cover over it.
Right, it's
Rather
pretty.
than that other one, like we said, just looked undone.
Well, and this one here even has got like the flat mixed with the
Right.
with the shiny. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too particular. Anyway, everybody, thank you for being here with us. We have to go get some stuff for Todd's radiator. He's got to work on his truck. And I got to go and get some my prescription. And so life is happening. So we're going to cut this down now. And I appreciate everybody being there. If you feel so inclined to do, if you could hit that like button or the subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. We're trying to grow the channel. And we probably will be out here another day or so this week. So keep tuned. We'll see you soon. Bye.